This is my moment. And I plan to make the most of it. You heard from my sons last night, unfortunately. But I thought they did a great job. People have been asking me, am I nervous? And the answer is no. I'm not nervous. But today I had a quiet moment after playing golf. I went back to the room. Linda wasn't there. She was shopping. She had taken all my ties away, so the only tie I could wear is this one, which matches the dress that she changed from the other dress, the tie that I really like. Megan took my ties away, so I don't remember this. I had a quiet moment, and I started to think, in all seriousness, of what I was going to say here tonight. And I'm going to make this address to those of you who are fathers of daughters. 25 years ago, in Vancouver, British Columbia, Linda and my life was changed dramatically in a way we never expected. And that's when our daughter, Megan, was born. Our first beautiful child, beautiful girl. And I had no idea how profoundly our lives would be changed until I went to pick up Linda and our newborn at the hospital and take them home for the first time. And I could have been arrested for reckless driving because I was driving 5 miles an hour with the most fragile cargo that had ever been placed in my possession. And it was then that I realized that I was responsible for the safety and happiness of this new human being that came into our lives. And when Megan grew up and became a little girl, she presented me with some of the work that she did at school, and it was artwork, watercolors. I have those watercolors hanging in my office today. They've been there for more than 20 years. I moved offices, I moved my watercolors. People have commented on me about what beautiful watercolors I have, and then they realize it was done by a 5-year-old child. And they're colorful and expressive and happy and bright. And I look at them and I think of Megan. One day she presented me with a clay ceramic bird in a bird nest with the bird's eggs in the nest. It was beautiful. It's on my desk at work. I've had it there for almost 20 years. I look at that and I think of Megan, and she was so happy when she presented it to me, and it was a happy bird family, she told me. She got older. We had some neighbors that moved across the street. She said, let's go meet them. They have daughters. So she took me in hand and took me across the street and said, hi, I'm Megan. This is my dad. Where are your daughters? And that family is here today, and that daughter is a lifelong friend of Megan. And we're happy they're with us. She grew up, became a young teenager, and decided that she wanted to participate in going overseas in an exchange program, and I was worried about that. My daughter. I was worried about her safety. I'm responsible for that. I had to make sure this was a safe program. The family she was going with was a safe family. And yet, she wanted to do it because it made her happy. So safety, happy. It's a real battle. She met Allison Tully, a lifelong friend. Allison is here tonight. She grew up some more. She went to college. The idea of her going to college was great. She's going to be educated, but she's going to have to leave us. And she ended up going to a place That was 2 hours away, but to me it was like an eternity away. I was worried about her safety, where she's going to live, who her friends going to be. Will she be happy? She ended up living the first year with Kate. Kate's here tonight, lifelong friend. She graduated from college, and then she said she wanted to leave us and go across the country and become an art student. And I was worried. First of all, she wanted to go to California and become an art student, and I really was worried. But you know, you do those things, but you worry. Where's she going to live? Who's she going to associate with? Who's going to take care of her? I won't be around. I'm her father. The Powers, I called them, my oldest friends. I said, my daughter's coming out there, would you look after her, please? They did. They did a great job. They're terrific friends. They're here tonight to celebrate. Through the Powers' daughter, Cara, Megan met Greg. I didn't know Greg from a hole in the ground. Who is this Greg? Megan brings him back east. I meet him. We play cards. We play golf. I get to know him really well. I know he's smart. He loses at cards and he loses at golf. We'll see how smart he is now. Megan comes to me and says, this is the guy. He makes me happy. And he does. And he makes you safe. We love Megan. We love Greg. We are happy that you are all here. And, you know, we're talking 4 families. The Gallaghers, the Nebbs, the Paulsons, Schaefers come together to celebrate these 2 people. These are 2 exceptional people. We all love them. And they're happy and they're safe together. To Greg and Meg Paulson.
Here, here.
Good night.